Hi beautiful people, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lilian Shiro. I trained back in Kenya as a nurse and apparently I work in the UK as a registered nurse. So guys, in today's video it's gonna be a very quick one, and I remember I did this video how to become a nurse in the UK, but today I want to do how to become a nurse and how to become a healthcare assistant or a carer in the UK in the year 2022. And this is because we have now the red listed and we have the amber listed countries. So yeah, so if you're new here, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, like the video, and you can also share my videos guys, so that we can share this information to as many people as possible. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I do appreciate your support. And now, without further ado, let's get into the video. As I've mentioned, in the year 2021, that was last year, there was this thing of amber listed and red listed countries. And these are terms and conditions which have been discussed by the UK government and also by specific countries. Good example is Kenya. So Kenya is in the amber listed country. This means that the UK cannot hire nurses or carers from Kenya, but it's supposed to be like they can't involve the third party. And you know, the third party, when we were coming here, there were the agencies which usually like recruit, you know, they are like mediators, if I may say. So they will help recruit from overseas and then they'll come connect you to the employer here in the UK. And for the red listed countries, these are the countries where the government of UK is not willing to like recruit whatsoever nurses from those countries or the carers from those countries. Yeah, so that's the difference between amber listed and red listed. Of course, now if you're not amongst those countries, you'll be in the green listed. That means you don't have any, you know, terms to follow. Like you can use the agency as usual, but only those countries that are in the amber and red listed countries, they can't use the agencies. Yeah, so when we were coming, for us it was very easy, and I've said it's until last year 2021 that this thing changed. Yeah, so it's an agreement between your government and the government of the UK. And this reason being, they are saying the healthcare workers in the developing countries, like this pressure, this pressure. So the UK doesn't want to be a part of the contributing factor to the deterioration of healthcare provision in those countries. Yeah, I'm gonna attach the video that I did because there's not much difference anyway. I'll attach that video that I did sometime in 2020, how to become a nurse here in the UK. And I remember one of my subscribers did tell me or asked me, can you please give us the new way of becoming a nurse here in the UK? Yeah, like process. So it's I'm gonna divide it. I'll lay this one in general, and then I'll do another video where I can do the process probably of nursing, the NMC and stuff like that. I'll do that because there are so many updates which have been, you know, undergoing since then. Yeah, so another thing I would want to mention is that, guys, you don't need connections to have a job here in the UK. I remember sometime in 2020, was it 2020? Yeah. I remember this friend to one of my relatives, and you know, when I said because we used to work in the same hospital, and then I said, why don't you talk to your friend and they can come and work in the UK? And this person told my relative that they can't come to work in the UK because you need connections and they don't have anyone to connect them to work in the UK. Guys, don't be lied to. You don't need any connections to work in the UK. And as we continue with this video, you see why I'm saying this. Yeah, so as nurses and healthcare assistants, you don't need any connections. Yeah, so let me start with the part where the nurses, like what you require, your requirements to become a nurse here in the UK. And this one I'll just say, you know, of course, you're required to have the English exam, which is under revision by the NMC, that is the Nursing and Midwifery Council of the UK. Yeah, so you need to do IELTS exam. At the moment, the score is band 7 still, yeah, overall. So in the reading, you'll be required to have 7, listening, you'll be required to have 7, writing, you'll be required to have 6.5, and 7 you are required to have in the speaking. Yeah, so and then after the IELTS, of course, you are required to have your CBT. CBT is part of the competency, and this usually done in your countries. Yeah, it's computer based, so you're gonna do this exam. It's part of like a nursing assessment, so they're just testing your competency to become a nurse in the UK. So that is part 1 of competency, which is called TOC, test of competency in the NMC. So they just want to assess it. They see if you are suitable or if you have the knowledge to become a nurse here in the UK. Yeah, so that is part 1. And the part 2, it's usually the OSCE exam. And this OSCE exam you're gonna do here in the UK when you're already here. So you've already done your IELTS exam, that is the English exam, which is the UKVI academic. And then you are required to, you know, come now over, and then you will do the OSCE after doing your CBT in your home country. I want to say, as a nurse, you need to know, yeah, the person who asked me these questions, actually, they were asking how even to open like an NMC, you know, account and stuff like that. As I've said, I'll do a separate video on this, but I have to mention, it's very easy to open an account with the NMC. The moment you start doing IELTS, and then of course you will submit, you know, because there's a checklist for the NMC for the nurses who are coming, you know, overseas nurses. So the moment you do the IELTS, you can now go there, create an account, and then you can be given the go ahead to do CBT. Mind you, you do not have to do IELTS first. You can do CBT. And this method has really worked for those people whom I've spoken to before. You can do CBT first, then you do IELTS. So you can study one as you do the other. You'll see which one will work for you. Yeah. So you open the NMC account, you see what you're required to do. So you will organize those documents from back home, what you are required to have. The NMC portal will show you exactly what you need. So guys, stop paying people to open an NMC account for you. Okay? Also stop paying people to write CVs for you. I don't see why you should pay someone to write for you a CV, whereas there are so many videos. My friends here, the YouTubers, they have done so many CV videos. Not just that, just Google how to write a CV, a professional CV for you to get a job in the UK, whether nursing or a carer job. You'll find them. So please guys, don't waste a lot of money getting people to write CV for you. You can ask for guidance and someone will guide you how to do this. Okay? Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to mention, I've already said, of course, about the NMC, what you require. But then now I'll come to how now you're going to get these jobs. I've said you need a CV, of course. The carers have done videos of what are your requirements. Your requirements, you need to at least be a volunteer somewhere in a care home, or maybe, what can I say, in a hospital. Maybe you have the just to show some experience before coming here, because it's a preference. At least you have some background of what you're coming to do. So you need that. And then the other thing, you need references from your previous work, wherever you're working, whether it's in the volunteer or you have a permanent job, whether that is for carer, yeah. But for nurses, of course, wherever you're working is where you will get the references. They will write for you the reference. Yeah, I mean, they'll be your referee. That is the way we commonly know them in Kenya. So, but they'll be your referees, okay? Yeah, so guys, what I can say is, and also you need like someone to recommend you, a letter of recommendation. Go to someone who knows you in your field, in the hospital, whether it's a doctor or it's your nursing in charge. Those people, they're gonna write for you the letter of recommendation. All right. Yeah, and the other thing maybe in general that I can mention for both nurses and the carers, I really don't want to go deep in this because I've already done those videos. I'll leave them in my comment section below, guys. Make sure you check there, and I'll leave them in my description as well. So make sure you have those documents which are required, like the TB test, that is certificate, and also you'll be required to have, you know, your passport. Yeah, you'll be required to have like a good conduct, that is the police clearance. Those are the general things that you need, birth certificate, those things that you require. So guys, the major issue now, which has been an issue, is how to get these jobs, and that's why I'm doing this video today. Very easy. Just go online. Okay, go online. And if you're in a red listed country, if you're in an amber listed country, don't limit yourself and say now you can no longer work in the UK. For as long as you have the requirement, you achieve or you're eligible, you will manage to come here to the UK. So a good example is go online. I have a friend who has done that very recently. Go online, look for a job, write nursing jobs with skilled visa or tier 2 visa, sponsorship. You will find there. Whether you're a nurse or you are a care assistant, you find those jobs there online. So just go look for them and then you apply for those jobs. Okay? Not only just applying, why don't you even write to those people an email? Write them an email, because of course there's always an email that has been provided under any job post. There's an email, write them, explain yourself, and also submit your CV, and also, but it will depend, because what happens, I remember I've mentioned this one as well, the employer here, they have someone who is like the mediator, not now the agency. It's just a recruiting, I'll say it's a recruiting company that usually deals with your papers to make sure that everything, it's okay. Yeah, so they will accept you, they will do the interview, but then the paper checks, the paperwork, they are the ones to do to make sure that everything is in order. So once these people, the recruiting people, the recruiting team or the recruiting company, they assure that everything is in order, they're gonna submit your final paperwork to the employer. So please, guys, don't say that you don't have connections to come and work in the UK. It's very, very easy, very simple. Yeah, so all you need is just Google, look for the jobs for the nurses, for the carer, contact them, their phone numbers, contact these guys. Yeah, contact them. Also, the other thing is, if you know someone here, this one, I don't mean it's a connection, no. If you want to go this way, there are those companies that usually like, let's say I'm working in a company, and then my employer will say, if you recommend someone, we can give them a job. But this one is not guaranteed. What you need to know, you must have the requirements. You can't say because someone is recommending you that they're gonna do the work for you. That's not the way it works. So let's say if I know a company, or if I am working in my company and I know they are recruiting from overseas, of course I can recommend someone. I can do that. Yeah, so that's another way. So there are those people, if you know them, of course, feel free, contact me, ask me, and if I know, I'll let you know. If there's nothing at the moment, please understand and go the way that I'm telling you to go. And remember guys, this one is usually done like at a fee. If it's my company and I'm recommending someone from overseas and they get employed, after they are here, guys, I'll be paid some amount of money. Yeah, I'll be paid some amount of money for recommending this person to come. Let people not charge you. And if you are maybe coming through an agency, you're not supposed to pay them anything. Now there's this question this other lady asked me the other day. If there's a program that is sponsoring OET to come here in the UK, yeah? And I remember watching one of the YouTubers that I know, and she was talking about this PAL, P-A-R. There's a, that they are like, yes, they get you, but then the problem with this, you pay for your own visa, you pay for your expenses and stuff like that, but then they'll get you to come here train for the OET. Yeah, but then when you get here, you pay for your own accommodation. Like, there's nothing that has been prepared for you. Why would you like to go that way? Yeah, and here there are some deadlines that you have to face. The thing is, you need to have done CBT if you're coming through that process, but it's a process that I wouldn't advise anyone to use. Okay, so you need to have done your CBT, then you come do the OET. These people, they are charging a lot of money, guys. They are charging £7,000. It's a lot of money if you get to convert it into your own money. Or there are others whom they are charging £10,000. Imagine, why should you pay that money? Me, I was calculating this money and I was saying, oh my goodness, there's a lot of money I could invest back home. I could invest in Kenya. Why not use that money to come here? But then it depends with your level of ambition. I don't know how to say it, but the best thing, guys, please do your English exam back home, do your CBT back home, and when you get here, if you're a nurse, you have at least 8 months to do OSCE. So that's why these people, they are taking this advantage of maybe charging you to come train you for OET. Yeah, and then once you pass, remember your CBT expires within 2 years. Yeah, so you need to have had your CBT within 2 years before you do your OSCE, and you have 8 months to do your OSCE once you get here. Okay, yeah. So guys, please don't be lied to, and you don't need any connections. Ask for guidance. I'm always here. I guide so many people. If I were to be doing a video of every advice that I do, I would be giving I'd be doing videos from morning to evening, but I can't do that. I help as much as I can. Just the information, what will help you, that's what I do. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I just wanted to make some clarification. You do not need any connections. If you want to become a healthcare assistant, that is a carer, or you want to become a nurse here in the UK. So I'll say thank you so much for watching this video. In case you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing to my channel. Also, like the video and share the video with your friends, your family, with as many people as you can, and encourage them also to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so until next time,